Hello, one and all, and welcome back to more Let's Play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I am the Max Few Trades. In the last part, we arrived at Cosmo Canyon. The local populace were very, very unjustifiably rude to Tifa, if I'm being entirely honest with you. Aerith gave a speech, and she seems to be doing relatively okay, all things considered, so that's nice. And now we're in the middle of Red 13's bat mitzvah. We are going to help him become that of a man by going about all sorts of various trials and whatnot. And my god, this is such a... Of all the things they expanded, this is just something that's just kind of funny to me, because, like, sure, it was a dungeon, like, you know, Red 13 going through all of these challenges and whatnot and everything, but it was considerably shorter. It makes the fact that, I don't know, the fact that Red basically has to march into Mount Doom over here or something, go into Mordor in order to, you know, prove himself as a protector and whatnot. It's kind of ridiculous, but here we are. This is what we're doing. Is that some kind of horrifying mask? It is. It is a horrifying mask. Its name is Two-Face. Not as terrifying as One-Face, but still pretty bad, pretty bad. All right, well, let's just go ahead and assess the mask. There you go. Cursed beings that float in caves. They were once masks used in the Gi rituals, but have since become possessed by their owner's overwhelming anonymity. One side shows a pleasant smile, while the other shows terrible anger. They become pressured when suggesting their opponents take a gamble? Hitting them with a powerful offensive ability at the time will spin the roulette, or enhancing or enfeebling their assailant depending on which face they land. That's incredibly weird. You know what I probably should have done? Healed my characters a little bit. That would have made a lot of sense. Oh well. Regardless, you have been pressurized, and you have been de-shelled? Oh, I've been de-shelled. I get it. You have enfeebled me. Yeah, okay. It makes a lot more sense watching it, you know, actually happen and whatnot. All right. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm going to do some flips. I'm going to do some more flips. I give no dams about your roulettos. Stop taking no damage. That's utter bananas. Come on. Stop that. There you go. Man, what a pain in the ass that was. I had to wait like a day and a half for him to actually let me hit him again. Like, you were already basically dead, bro. That ain't fair at all. And I just kind of feel the need to burn through all of these normal potions I have, because I'm never going to use them in pretty much any context whatsoever. The health they restore is a pittance. A pittance, I say. We're not going to be able to get any use out of that. All right, there we go. Okay, so now that I have taken care of the mask, what am I supposed to do? Let's see. I think I'm supposed to continue going down. All right. Terribly sorry. Yes. Now hip bump. There you go. Give me them high potions. Those are also not doing as much as they used to back in the day, but we still take them. We still take them. Better than a normal potion by a country mile. Don't even worry about it. Now we've got snakes. So many goddamn snakes. And I'm still not used to Red having his actual, like, natural speaking voice in combat. It is very bizarre. But all right. I wonder if it's gonna be just a permanent thing. You think he's gonna stick with that, like, in the party, or if this is just a temporary thing for this part of the game? I wonder. I could see either, honestly. Anyway, what the heck is inside this here box? It's ether. All right, that's not so bad. Now I am climbing. Why am I climbing? What beeth up here? Oh, it's a big crock of nonsense is what it is. I see. I don't know why that's even there. What an odd thing to include. All right. Whoop.
How are we supposed to open this thing?
Good question. I could eat the bars. Also, apparently, no. Nanaki has absolutely no ideas. He says nothing. He speaks no words, for he is clueless. Terribly unfortunate. Am I gonna have to get into a battle with this? Probably. But what if, instead, I opened this and got a weapon? What? Really? Really? We're replacing Barrett's weapon? I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of figured that the artisan weapon that we got for him would have been the best one he'd get in this game. Apparently not. Also, I meant to pull a chain. I don't know what chain they were talking. Oh, that chain. Oh, okay, I can do that. But let me see. Well, Bit unfortunate, because this thing really do be really cool, but alright, sure. Apparently a calamitous bazooka. Admittedly, also very cool. Also, Smackdown, strike the ground and send nearby enemies flying. Well, not that that isn't extremely cool. It obviously is. But that seems like something you would get much earlier in the game, if I'm real with you. Well, regardless. Okay, you've got fire, you've got lightning, you've got barrier, magic efficiency, don't know how much that's gonna be coming into play, but still. Vitality, HP, strength, okay, well what else can we do? I could just throw yet another HP up materia on him. Why not? Make him the tank of all tanks. Why not? Why not? Attack damage up? Yes. I suppose increase the amount of energy regained when charging overcharge. Recover HP when dealing damage with unique abilities to a staggered enemy. Yeah, okay. I suppose anything that can help him be a better tank. I suppose that's a good idea. I don't know. We'll find out in due time. And since it's been a bit, let me check actually red. Yeah, the golden collar. Depletes the vengeance gauge to heal allies. I need to do that a whole lot more. But I never activate vengeance mode. I keep forgetting it's even a thing. Anywho, all right. Isn't this just gonna slam back down almost immediately? That sounds sarcastic. All I did was pull a chain. That doesn't require resourcefulness. Whoa. Hello. Okay, all right, whoa. If I just remembered the guard button, maybe I could build up vengeance a little bit better. Or I could play as Barret for a little bit. I mean, that's an option too. I'm sure that his vengeance gauge will raise one way or another that way. Whoa, you done got yourself staggered. Unfortunate. Let's see, what else can I do? I mean, would Smackdown even do anything? The creature that I'm fighting is already floating in the air. Okay, it didn't get knocked into the air as much as I would have assumed, but it did do a lot of damage, so that's good too. All right. Good trial run of the new gun arm. I dig it. Hip bump. There you go. Ooh, free spider web. That's just what I always wanted. Thank you, video game. Why won't you let me off to the thing? There. I was stuck for some reason. That was very strange. All right, now spinaroo! Woo! Nice. That was like a right proper combo almost or something. You'd almost be tricked into thinking I know what I'm doing. You'll love to see it. Okay, more chains to pull. Time to be resourceful, I guess. Let's go. I don't know what this is doing though. What exactly did pulling that chain accomplish? We may never know, I suppose. And I guess I don't really need to know. We'll just keep on going forward. I did something advantageous. That's all that truly matters. Anyway, open it up. And yay! Then again, gold needles. That's actually kind of an ominous thing to be giving me. It implies to me that we're going to be dealing with petrification more than I would care for. Which makes sense in, given a story context and everything, but still. I don't like fighting the masks. They're time consuming. And never mind, the game has saw fit to make me do it anyway. Okay, fine, I guess. Just give him the old spinaroo, I suppose. I've got no time for Nilgog. Get out of here, you. And whoop! And tell you what, we'll just go ahead and shoot the thing up, why don't we? There you are. Casting your fire magics. You missed, you nerds! How do you miss a target as extraordinarily slow as Barret? That's just downright sad and pathetic. You get the maximum fury. And yep, you just can say no to damage for a few minutes. That is so annoying. There. I hope you feel really good about taking all of that time to accomplish nothing. Oi, hip bump. Hip bump. There you go. More Phoenix Downs. Again, nice, but an ominous thing to be gifted. And, ooh, I can be resourceful again. Let's go! I've never been more resourceful than I am at this exact moment in time. Wait. The chain cannot be secured due to a broken fastener. Yeah, well, joke's on you. I saw this. I saw that mess. You ain't gonna be bamboozling me this day. Alright, Red, you just go ahead and keep on doing your red thing. And I will be over here. Smackdown! Splash damage! Woo! There you go. Sure, it doesn't actually immobilize them or anything, but it's still good damage. Although, man, that's far more damage than you should be allowed to be doing. If we could, ow! I was just saying, if we could get rid of one of them, there you go. All right, see, that's what you're looking for. There you go, vengeance! I have barely any. That's okay, because I'm gonna use what little I have to heal. There you go, 35 HP. Now we're in the money. Now we're cooking with petrol, let's go. You just tried to stab me. That didn't work. It did not work. Although you are annihilating Barrett pretty adequately. I concede that much. Bit unfortunate that. Ow! Okay, all right. That does it. Now I'm gonna set you on fire. There you go. Few can ever contend with that.
They have yet to truly pass on, and their rage remains unquenched. Come, let us keep pressing forward. We're very nearly there.
Yeah, okay, thanks a lot, Nostradamus. You know damn well what he meant. We did beat them. They were trying to murder us, and we stopped them by beating them in the head. We won. We beat them. Hey. Okay, so neither of them have the ability to use healing materia. Probably should just relent and let that be a thing, but I'm stubborn. And none too bright, so we're not doing that. Instead, we're healing with potions. Potions out the wazoo! Watch me pushing it up. There you go. All right, now we're back in level. And there you go, we got more of this horrifying monstrosity. Don't mind me. That's not what I wanted! Why, though? Why you gotta be that way? He really did say, wee! I don't understand. That's very silly of you. Anyway, setting you on fire. Yay! I'd be staggered too if I was set on fire, I won't lie to you. Oh, hey! All right, now we spin! We spin and we destroy. Okay, you have successfully de-braved Red, which means absolutely nothing because he wasn't brave to begin with. Or rather, he didn't have the status, you know, buff of brave. That accomplished nothing. Your death rattle had absolutely no value to anybody in any context. That's just sad.
This reminds me of those altars.
There is a similarity, yes. But this sanctum is much more ancient and serves a rather different purpose.
Want to elaborate?
The altars we came upon before were built to imprison the key. This, however, was built to provide the Cetra with a means to commune with them.
Spooky.
Commune with them? Why would the Cetra do that? The Yi were the enemy.
Good and evil, friend and foe. Dichotomy is not set in stone, as mutable as the winds. But for now, Ranaki, let us concentrate on the matter at hand. Clearing a path to the truth.
And you mean that in the literal context, do you? Alright. Okay, alright. Feel like the little dude's already proven more than enough, but sure, fine. He has to figure out all of, you know, the fact that the world ain't black and white, it's a bunch of grays and all that jazz. Very well, very well. Hip bump, let's go! Woo! Lots of free stuff. I've still never used a single grenade. I should have somebody throw a grenade at some point. I really should. But I need to wait for the perfect moment, I think. Let's see, is that good? I think that's good. Does that pull something down there? It might have. Hell if I know. Ah, yes, it appears that it may have. All right, works for me. Whee! I have no idea what it is I'm doing, but it's working out, so that works for me. And whoop! And whoop! There you go. Destroying these boxes is the most satisfying thing. It's like stepping on crunchy leaves. I absolutely adore it. Ooh, free money. You know how I be feeling about free money. Okay. Really didn't have much to do about clearing a path now, did it? Although, hello. I'm guessing I'm going to need to Maybe slap this thing all up in here. Oh, that's not what you wanted. That's not what you wanted. Although it is neat that I noticed that before I actually, you know, I did the thing and they were like, whoopsie poopsie, you done screwed it up because you weren't paying attention. You absolute fools. Today I am observancy. For the first time in history, I see and know all.
As with good and sorrow too assumes many forms. 45 years ago, a watcher fought his way here alone, and in his bravery took upon himself the burden of our...
I'm having a hard time hearing you over all of this Latin chanting. Admittedly, I don't know if it's actually Latin, but the point is people are very loudly chanting, and it's kind of drowning out your, you know, esoteric wisdoms or whatever. Ooh, free bench. Hang on. Oh, wait, that means, yeah. That means we're gonna be getting ourselves into a kerfuffle. Oh, yes, indeed. Also, what? I mean, I guess it makes sense that a vending machine wouldn't be in here, but still. Okay, nope, then I'll buy your cheap ether, your cheap phoenix down. I'm just gonna go ahead and buy some mega potions, because I can. Is there anything we wanna do with our folios? Well, Red could get himself something. Let's see. Do I want to get reduced fire, ice, lightning, and wind damage by I mean, yeah, I do, actually. As a matter of fact, I would appreciate that greatly. That is a sizable percentage, actually. Okay, cool. All right, well, in the original game, the thing they had to fight in here was absolute nightmare fuel. Let's see if they improved on that or not.
No,
What is it?
their ire manifests once more.
Were you not expecting them to do that?
Do not underestimate this foe.
You say that as if I've been doing that up to this point. What?
Talk about an axe to grind.
Did you really just?
This thing pissed at us.
It's pissed at everything. What else is it gonna do with its life? It's a big angry skeleton thing. Uh-oh. Oh god, it's draining. Oh, that's gonna be a fine problem. Okay, all right. Tell you what. Let's go ahead and rock with Red for a bit here. Whoa! All right. Okay. I see what you're doing here. I'm gonna need you to not. Oh, I don't need to go to vengeance mode. I just need to have vengeance meter. Oh, that's awesome. The leader of the Gi, a people who were driven to extinction and cursed to roam as spirits. Rejected by the life stream. Rude, honestly. He and his clan have been sealed in an underground cave, left to fan the flames of their hatred and the red miasma that envelops them. Inflicting enough damage will pressure him. A curse will activate when the soul flames possess a statue. Have HP, have MP, deplete ATB, shrink battlefield. Staggering Gi Natak will undo the curse. Doom will inflict instant death after a certain amount of time. Oh god, it has Doom. Oh my god, this creature can run Doom! Oh god! Okay. Well, we're gonna have to do everything in our power to maybe not have that be a thing. Let's just go ahead and try and stagger you up. I guess, worst case scenario in this life, we could always use our Phoenix Downs and whatnot, but still. Also, you've been pressured. That's pretty cool. All right, just gonna do my spinaroo! Spinaroo! Let's go! Smack him around. Spinaroo! Woo! Okay, all right. That is pretty considerable damage to start with. Yeah. But now is when things take a unnecessary level of complicated. Oh dear God, why? Oh dear God, why though?
Where's a big bucket of water when you need it?
Indeed. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and keep doing my best over here. They really want to cast fire on me, but I'm not letting them, which is cool, very cool. Oh God, there are way too many of you dudes. Why so many? God, who knew there would be this many souls of the damned? Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Back to bonus round. Oh, that was painful. Let's see. That's unfortunate. It seems he activated vengeance mode on his own. I need you to not do that, buddy boy. I need you to not do that, buddy boy. Although, okay, you know what? I say we do this. And then I say we also do this. Well, okay, yep. I sure tried to dodge some of that. Did not work out. Did not work out. I'm just gonna roll out of the way if it's all the same with you. Thank you. Oh, God. Okay. Good luck, Barrett. Red's better at dodging, so I'm playing as him for a bit. Woo! Oh, my goodness. Okay, you have been pressured. Very good, very good. Doing my flips, doing my dips. You know how it is. You know what is good. Why you gotta teleport in the middle of my styles? Whoa, God, spectral nonsense! Spectral nonsense! Yeah. Okay, all right. In the great grand scheme of things, we're not doing horribly atrocious, but the fight isn't even remotely over yet. So, let's be careful with those chickens, you know?
Something tells me that isn't good.
It's really not. It's really not. We also don't have much in the way of HP. So you know what I'm honestly going to do? I'm going to summon the Titan. I know I typically don't enjoy using the summons in boss fights and whatnot, but we're kind of fighting at a deficit here. And healing isn't exactly extremely plentiful either, so yeah. Okay. Overcharge it. There you go. Build it up, build it up, build it up. Get rid of all the little doodly-doos. Get rid of this nerd. Get rid of that nerd. Oh, yes. I'll get rid of every last one of these. I'll lay you all to rest. Or just mildly, I don't know, placate you for a bit. Whatever comes first. Oh no, our MP! We've been using it so much! Okay, summon abilities. Throw a big rock at it. Just throw the biggest rock you can find. Also, we've got Doom now. Alright, unfortunate. However, it's kind of sort of looking like maybe we've actually won. Let's go ahead and teamwork! Woo! Yeet this dog! And then we'll just immediately jump into catastrophe! See you in Turbo Hell, asshole! Well, that was eventful. My goodness.
Form evanescent, rancor everlasting. Well done. You've become quite the formidable fighter.
Sure have.
He does flips.
So, does this mean I passed the test?
I'm afraid that decision is not mine alone to make. Let us consult with one more qualified.
If and we simply must. Continuously disappointing the doggo, I swear. Alright. I have to say, just very briefly, because you'll definitely make note of the fact that I called Red 13 more of a cat or a lion for the greater majority of things. But I mean, seeing him pant and wag his tail and everything, yeah, no, they definitely played up the dog factor. I see it more now. He does still have some feline traits in him, though. He's still clearly meant to be like some kind of chimera thing. Anyway.
The Watcher of the Veil fought valiantly and offered up his life in defense of our home. As you see, he still watches over us to this very day.
Wait. Is that... Seto? My father? No, there's no way.
The poisoned arrows of the key transformed his body into stone, and there he has stood ever since, his watch eternal, our savior.
What about my mom? Did she know what had happened to him?
Oh, why, of course she did. It was, after all, she and Seto who asked me to see her off the cave.
But why? Why did she never tell me the truth?
Because she knew that if she did, you would attempt to seek your father out all by yourself. Your parents strove to keep our Vale safe. But there is one thing they fought even harder to protect. You, Nanaki, their son.
She was afraid. Because I was too small and weak.
Back then, perhaps. But not anymore, heavens no. You've become a fine warrior in your own right. And that is precisely why I brought you here. But this is not where your journey is meant to end, my dear boy. You must leave the Vale once more.
But I'm a Watcher now. I gotta protect our home like he did.
Listen to me, Nanaki. When I first heard your friend's emphatic warnings, I dismissed them outright. No more than the ravings of misguided youths. When you've lived as long as I have, you start to believe you've seen it all, that no surprises remain. But I realize now how very foolish I have been. The eyes that I thought saw the world clearly have grown blind to new possibilities.
But...
I would hate to impede your progress any further. I bid you leave, Nanaki, before, like me, you become inured to your own ignorance. With sharper eyes and keener ears, go forth and in my stead seek the great truths of our world. Look after him for me.
Don't worry. We will.
You failed this trial, my boy. Continue your training and try again. Are you up to the task, Nanaki?
you bet I am. After all... I am Nanaki, Watcher of Cosmo Canyon, and son of Seto, protector of our Vale.
Hearken unto me. My name is Gi Natak. O brave and noble Seto, I beseech you once more, hear the urgent pleas of my people. My thanks, Seto. You are as magnanimous as ever. The warrior Nanaki, and you, the Cetra. Come with me.
That was...
Oh, an exciting turn of events indeed.
We'll back you up for 2,000.
No. This one's free.
Ah! This game never gives me any time to... Let me soak it in. Let me register everything that I just saw and heard and experienced. You can't just keep throwing me into experience after experience like this. I love that it's high octane like this, but I've got so much I want to say about all of this, and I can't. Okay, well, okay, fine. Let me get at least two things in real fast. One joke and one serious. One, so everybody else was just kind of following, like maybe 50 paces behind Barrett and Red that entire time. Okay, and second of all, I find it incredibly, like, cool or interesting, whatever word you want to use for it, but whenever Barrett is experiencing intense emotions, that's when he puts on his sunglasses to hide his feelings, and that's really cool. And Yuffie, quit being adorable over there! We're trying to be serious for a minute! Oh my god. Also, I know I'm not the first person to bring this up, and you know, again, the scene was absolutely beautiful. They've improved it in so many ways, I can't even begin to make an essay about all of the ways that was wonderful, but man, the fact that Seto's, like, petrified corpse can still cry implies that he is still alive? Technically? Just petrified and also aware of his surroundings so that he could react to his son? Wow, that's horrifying. Anywho, okay. Alright, as we go in, I thought they were just gonna make me be Red and Aerith. And, man, as much as I absolutely want to bring Tifa and Yuffie, let's try to stay on brand here. All right, hang on. It's combat settings out of the party. Okay, let's bring in Aerith and Red. They need to be the ones here. I mean, this is their time. This is one of their things. All right. Okay. Now let's head on inside.
Can anyone explain to me why we're even taking this detour? Anyone? Because some of us are on a mission to secure the material we need to, you know, save our homeland.
How can you talk like that in a place like this? I'm scared out of my wits here.
I don't know. This Gee dude's too nice to freak me out.
He may act nice, but who knows what he's planning. Stay alert.
Yuffie, I understand you have extraordinarily complex feelings about all of this, but I don't know. I'm not really sure how to react to what she just said and did there, but she's going through a lot. She's going through a lot, and she's super young, so I ain't gonna get on her case. We're doing this because we have to. Simple as that.
The home of the Gee lies beyond. Now let us begin our journey.
Not so fast. What's in it for us? Unless it's materia, you can count me out.
Okay.
How strange you should mention materia. My people are also in search of it.
Okay, all aboard.
Yuffie. I assume that this is meant to sort of give off the feeling of the River of Styx. Not to be rude, Barrett, but you've got to weigh like 300 pounds.
But I'll be back soon. I promise.
We better be returning to Cosmo Canyon. There's still so much stuff I need to do there. But all right, serious story time is now. I get it. We can always come back.
I'm gonna hurl.
Maybe try swaying with the rocking of the boat?
I wanna move less, not more.
What have you got to lose?
Seemed to mind when you jumped aboard.
Only because he mentioned materia.
Be quiet. The planet is listening.
And what's wrong with that?
Anything that reaches the planet's ears, in due time, reaches those of the Cetra. Unfortunately, the Cetra are not a tolerant people.
Excuse me, am I intolerant too? I'm Cetra.
You are indeed one of them, by lineage alone. You know not of their history. That has been lost to time.
Their history?
Consider your ignorance a blessing. The Cetra's past is fraught with horror and sorrow.
My goodness. Oh.
So there I am, on the ground, bleeding out, watching everything go dark. Thinking, this is it. This is how it ends. Only, it isn't. Suddenly, the wind picks up out of nowhere. Tugs at me so hard, it feels like it's tearing my soul right out of my body.
Yo, what?
Next thing I know, I'm back in the orphanage. But nobody can tell me who found me or how I got there. It's a miracle.
Sounds like what happened to me. Whole freaking army unloading on my position. I'm feeling every single bullet. But then, the wind starts blowing. 1 minute, I'm outnumbered. And the next, I'm alone.
None of it makes any sense. I somehow managed to beat the odds and wake up here, alone. Why in the hell did fate pick me?
Yeah.
Can't think that way.
Can't not think that way.
I can't blame him.
Turns out, but mine doesn't. I'm the only one who gets a pass. And now that it's just me, what am I supposed to do? You know?
Yeah, I get it.
Hey, come with me.
Sure, but why?
I'll explain on the way.
Whoa. Billions of questions. Billions of questions. First and foremost, I just want to say, can't say I ever expected one-on-one Zack and Biggs interactions at any point in my life. My God. Secondly, that is crazy. I get that this is like a split timeline, but maybe it's also a split reality itself? In a sort of cosmic sort of way, I can kind of understand why Zack's fate would be considered such a pivotal moment in history that, you know, tweaking it would cause massive ripples. But the fact that Biggs also survived, that's something else. I'm not trying to devalue the man. It's just, like he said, why did everyone else not get spared? Why did he? And that's not even getting into the fact that apparently this is the Biggs from the, from Remake. This is our Biggs. So it's less like the Bigs here survived. It's more so our Bigs got transported here and survived that way? Does that mean it's the exact same thing for Zack? He also got transported? So that this isn't really his timeline? I mean, usually when you are bringing in timelines, there's more than just two. Usually. Is this also the Zack from the original timeline being pushed out of the way? Oh, man. Okay, okay. Let's do a little walk and talk.
So, how's Cloud holding up?
Mako poisoning's done a real number on him. Doubt he's in for a speedy recovery either. But hey, hope springs eternal.
Right. If he does recover, you can bet your ass he'll act like it was nothing. Shrug it off and say he's been through 10 times that shit.
Are we talking about the same Cloud?
You're not, that's the thing!
The guy's desperate to prove himself. Not like he needs to. Everyone knows he's a bona fide badass.
Yeah.
Hey.
Interesting.
Picking up some work as a merc. A Zack of all trades.
Oh, you think you're funny?
Because one's not enough.
But no, that's crazy. They're not talking about the same Cloud. The Cloud that Zack knows and the Cloud that Biggs knows, entirely different.
Get a load of this.
Okay, let's see. The destruction of Sector 7 was orchestrated by Shinra themselves. We can't let those murderers get away with it. People of Midgar, fight back against our corporate oppressors by joining Avalanche. Seek us out at the lot off Petal Lane. Wow, that's bold.
Indeed.
Yep.
These guys are setting a trap for themselves. Shinra will just roll in and round them all up.
Doubt public security will even bother going through the motions. Easier just to shoot and skip the paperwork.
Then, anyone who goes is...
An idiot, I know. But idiots are what we need right now. Folks who'll risk it all.
Wait! Don't tell me you're going! The things I do for friends.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. I am paying attention to what people are saying, just so you know. Like the side characters.
Hey, you ever wondered about your purpose in life? What you're doing here?
Sure, from time to time. Or all the time.
Mood.
Would never have guessed.
Didn't used to, but things changed. Went through a lot after I joined Shinra, like... a lot.
Yeah.
I bet. I ask because ever since I woke up, I've been wondering about what to do with all this time I've been given.
Honestly, I don't even know if I would be able to get out of bed after this. You kidding me? These guys are strong as hell.
Biggs, you said before I ought to try picking up some work as a merc.
Yeah?
'Cause one's not enough. So who's the one?
Cloud. He didn't tell you? Must not have wanted the competition.
When exactly did you meet Cloud?
The day before we hit Reactor 1. So, how long ago was that again? Weird. My internal clock's busted.
Yeah, I bet it would be.
Mine too. What's that about anyway?
Good question.
So,
It's like 3 different timelines have like kind of folded in on themselves and are all trying to make sense of it all. That is nuts.
Treat you and yours to something special.
Just yoinking the posters, huh?
Only one per person.
I think I prefer being number 2 or 3. Suits me much better.
Yeah.
Why don't we all go camping?
Like, the guy who only has to worry about the how. And doesn't have to decide on the what.
A minor role?
Exactly. I'm no hero. So how come I was the one who got saved?
Oh, we're getting kind of
Someone
meta
needs you.
now.
You and your can-do attitude.
Then who might that be?
you were the guy with Aerith, right?
Whoever brought you back, I guess?
Is that
And
thing
assuming
in the
there was
sky getting
someone?
bigger?
Who could it have been?
That's a good question.
He's actually ruminating on the fact that he's a minor character in the grand scheme of things. That is absurd that they would go that
Just
direction.
up ahead. Keep your eyes peeled.
Copy.
Okie dokie.
Nobody, huh?
Not a soul.
Well, at least Shinra was a no-show too, right? Who's there?
No, come on!
Huh. New recruit?
As if I'd ever join Avalanche. I just came to see what kind of morons would fall for your dumbass propaganda, that's all. But I should have known. Nobody could be that stupid. Anyway, I'm out, losers.
Okay, bye.
I told you I wasn't cut out for a leading role.
I saw the pack, don't worry,
I
I
thought
understand.
I might have been saved for a reason. Some higher purpose. Sorry for wasting your time.
Biggs! It's up to us to find our own purpose. I mean, who says it's gotta be one way? Everyone's sitting back, acting like the world's doomed, but the future's not set in stone. We're not powerless. So long as we don't lose sight of what's important. You know, what matters most of all when the going gets tough. I don't know, hopes, dreams, maybe? Something like that. So long as we've got those. And hold on tight and never let go.
Like this?
Like your life depends on it.
The world's lucky to have you. It's a start. Anyway, I gotta run. I'll be sure to pay a visit to Cloud when I get the chance.
See ya. Think about what I said. Guess I should probably head home too.
Zach is such a good dude. Holy crap.
Home.
I never really got to see all that much of him, honestly. I never played Crisis Core or got into like the extended lore of Final Fantasy VII. I basically played the original game. And you don't get much of him at all in the original game. He was more so just kind of a lore aspect, you know? You weren't really supposed to think too much about him. But the longer that this franchise has been going on, the more important he's become. And, you know, he did get that spin-off, and maybe someday I'll consider playing it. I don't know, just for the sake of it. But I guess my main point really is just the fact that it's nice to honestly get to know him. Up till now, I'd say the most exposure I've ever actually managed to get from him is... God, why can I not remember the name? When he showed up in Kingdom Hearts, when he talked to Aqua. Like, I can't remember the act. It's not Dream Drop Distance. That's the one I haven't played. For some reason, I'm blanking on the name. But the point is, it's that. When you meet him at the Coliseum and everything. That's about all I ever had of the guy outside of the original game. So, it's really nice to have, you know, see the man, the myth, the legend, the guy that inspired so many of the other characters, you know? It's interesting. And it's neat. And I am enjoying it.
I'm back.
Welcome home.
Welcome home.
Howdy.
Guess who I just saw? Biggs.
Really?
Said he'd visit, too.
Oh, yay! Did he say anything about Daddy or Tifa?
Oh, sorry. Forgot to ask.
Aww.
Getting roughed up by a baby.
Zach, would you mind checking on Aerith for me?
Sure.
We're all headed for the same place. You'll see your daddy and Tifa again.
Wow, that's dark.
Soon?
Soon enough, Marlene. soon enough.
Wow. Wow. All right, well, somebody's subscribing to the doomsday philosophy that everyone else is. Wow. Crazy cinematography.
It's me. The wind. That was you, wasn't it? Hello in there.
That leads credence to an idea I have.
What?
We've arrived.
I think this is starting to come together for me. Once I'm in control, I'll elaborate a little bit. Maybe it's completely, you know, off base and insane, but it's the theory I'm rocking with until proven otherwise.
Still standing.
Always with the punchies. You are one silly, silly goober girl. Oh, okay, bye.
Welcome to the village of the Gee.
Huh. It's ever so slightly ominous. Okay. Okay. Well, let's just go ahead and, take a look at some things. Okay, so I suppose this is mostly relevant to those that would, you know, fully understand the context of it all and everything, but it's my current theory that much like how the Sephiroth from much further into the timeline is messing with things, okay. I'm thinking that maybe the Aerith from way down in the timeline might also be doing things. Maybe they're in some sort of, I don't know, battle in some way. Not actually, you know, sword to healing staff necessarily, but in a more, you would get a new weapon, wouldn't you? Yeah, it's starting to come together. But yeah, you know, I don't know, maybe Sephiroth is, you know, he's obviously trying to tamper with things, and maybe Aerith in her own way is somehow managing to tip the board in her own way, you know? Maybe that's something that's going on. I'm really not sure, but it sounds like something that's possible, considering her, you know, relation to the live stream and everything. I mean, it's basically the same kind of, you know, crazy nonsense that Sephiroth has. So it makes sense that they would be opposing forces in this entire situation. I'm sure that if the Aerith of the future knew what Sephiroth was doing, she wouldn't just, you know, passively observe the entire thing. She'd try to do something. That's just in her nature. But alright. Not much to work with on the Folios, but okay. Well, this looks like it's going to be a big ol' thing, so in the next part, we'll head on into the Gee village, I suppose. Off screen, I'm gonna fiddle with my armor and my materia a little bit, just to check things out here and there. Yeah, man, that was a lot. There's gonna be so much more. It just keeps going. I'll see you all then.